Hi, this is Mike from Draft Buddy, and I've got the 2019 version of Draft Buddy here. I'm going through the testing of it as we release it next week, but I thought I'd do a little demo here on how to set up Draft Buddy for a new league. I have a new league that I'm joining this year. This is the Instagram Expert League, started by Smitty over at the Fantasy Football Show or Sleeper.com. Sorry, SleeperU.com, and definitely check out Smitty's show on YouTube. It's very good, and he's got lots of stuff there. But anyways, he started a new 12 team league, um, PPR, 10 starters, one flex player. Uh, why don't I set it up on Draft Buddy, and we'll see how we can do this. Um, so let me just put in the name here, Instagram Experts League, and like I said, it's 12 teams. The roster size. I've got this open on another window here. Roster size is 18, which makes sense. So redraft league, so no keeper stuff, no auction stuff. And we're starting one quarterback, two running backs, three wide receivers, one tight end, one kicker, one defense, and one flex, which can be the running back, wide receiver, or tight end. So I want to check these boxes here. Those are the positions included in the flex position. And there's the 10 starters right there. And it's 18 total. So we have 7 backups right now. I think what we'll do is probably put 3 and 3 backups for the running back, wide receiver. Uh, we could do um, half and half for the kicker. I mean, no one's probably going to take a second kicker. Someone might take a second defense. And there we go. That also gives us 10 starters, 8 backups, and 18. So there are the settings on the Rules tab. Now the Scoring tab, as we said, there is it's a PPR league. What's we got here? 4 points per touchdown. So most of our standard stuff's going to work here. 1 per 20 on the passing yards, 1 per 10 rushing yard receptions are 1. Yeah, pretty standard here. So I don't think we're going to change anything. Do I have reception points in here right now? I do, as the default, or certainly the last league I was using. This 4. So everything looks fine there. The kickers, they get a little extra for distance. The defense, 1 point for turnovers, 1 point for sacks, 6 points for touchdown, and points allowed. There are points for points allowed. You get 10 for a shutout. Change that to 1, put this to 2, up to 6 points. The defense gets 7. 7 to 14 is 3. 15 to 20 is 0. And there's a negative, actually. So if a defense gives up over 20 points, then they get a -3. That's fairly punitive. So let's put that down for all of these sections here. There we go. Okay. No points for yards allowed. Number 5. Okay. So the rest of that. So there's the scoring. So we've got the rules tab filled in, the scoring tab filled in, the owners tab. Okay, so you see I used this actually for another league before and saved this. This was from Dynasty League Football mock draft I'm in. And so I've got to change the owners. Let's not worry about that right now. Actually, I'll show you a feature. So this is on myfantasyleague.com, obviously. And here is the unique league ID for this league. It's 55320. So I'm going to go over here to the options tab and change the MFL number down here in MFL integration. This is the top of the options tab. I scroll down a little bit, MFL integration, and put in the 55320. And now what I can do is I can pull up the franchise names. Keepers don't apply, of course, this league, but it will show current rosters and draft results. Now, the league has actually already started drafting. It started drafting today on Saturday. So if I go to the draft tab, we can see that I'm picking 8th, and we're 4 picks into the draft. So when I click on these links here, so if I went to the draft results tab, it'll open up a page of Draft Buddy, and there are the first 4 picks. If I go for the owners tab, or sorry, the franchises tab, here are the names of all the franchises. Okay, so I can copy those, and then I can stick them right into Draft Buddy on the owners tab here, over top of the old names. Okay, so these aren't necessarily in the draft order. So what I can do is I can just clear all of these, highlight, clear contents, and then we know that I'm in the 8th spot right here. Okay, and what is the draft order? So we had Sharks, Football Show, Football Trade Machine. This Football Show was 2, Fantasy Sharks was 1, Football Trade Machine was 3, and then we've got Hazley from Football Guys, Football Fix Walter. Hazley was 4. Football 6 was 5, and Walter was 6. And Football Profits, myself, and then Jeff Pasquino. Football Profit was 7, and 8, and Pasquino 9. And then we got Pro Football Chase, Advanced, and Analyst 10, 11, 12. So that was Chase, was Advanced first, 11, and Analyst 12. Okay, so then let's put these in the right order. So you're going to highlight it from this column over to here, and go to Data and Sort, and then we're good. Now, the Draft Report tab, again, it's filled with picks here because I copied Draft Buddy from a prior draft I was using it for. But you can see that we've got the right team names in here now. Let me click over that I am actually team 8, right there. Okay, so it highlights me. But we want to get rid of this. And actually what we want to do is we want to update Draft Buddy for the settings. We haven't done that yet. So Action tab, and this will reset all this. All right, so in fact, if I look over here on the Offense tab, you can see I actually don't have I'm not using projections right now. I'm using the alternate rankings from Dynasty League Football for this prior draft I was in. And I've got ADP from DLF as well. I'm going to switch that over to Fantasy Football Calculator. And the rosters are filled in, of course, because these draft picks are in here. So let's reset everything. This is a brand new league. Okay, so I don't need to update projections. They're already updated. But what I do need to do is compile cheat sheets and keep the reset keepers, reset draft order picks to yes. So compile cheat sheets. And this is going to update everything throughout Draft Buddy for this league based on the rules, the scoring, the other options. Okay, so there we go. So now you see we have projected fantasy points. These are based on the FF Today projections, which are in Draft Buddy by default as your main set of projections. And now we can worry about putting in those first 4 picks. We're pretty much set up, ready to go here. So the rosters tab is now clean. We're in the 8th spot right here. It just says Team 11 because I didn't update that on the Owners tab right here. I guess we could order those. Just that selection and sort it. Doesn't perfectly order because it thinks it's text. 10 comes after 1. But anyways, so now the draft report tab, what I can do is bring in those first 4 draft picks. All right, let's get this thing started. So I'm just going to click this button here. MFL integration, refresh live draft results using MFL integration. Click yes. And it connects with draftbuddy.com and puts in those first 4 picks. And then they are marked off the cheat sheet, as you can see here. The rosters tab is updated for those 4 teams as we continue through the draft. And I've got my ADP in here as well to refer to. So yeah, so there we go. Just like that, we are set up with Draft Buddy for a brand new league run on myfantasyleague.com for 2019.